Hey guys, Tyler with American Wrap Company here. To my left is a 2021 Porsche GT3. This car came to us for a full body wrap using Xpel Ultimate Plus. We also did a Clearplex windshield skin, and we did Prime XR Plus nano ceramic around the whole car. I'm gonna grab the GoPro and show you guys some of the key features to what makes this wrap different by us. So starting at the front, we always remove the Porsche badge, get the film tucked in and around behind there. And then on the GT3 992 car, on the hood pattern, there was a seam for a little cap piece that would go in there and right there. That ain't gonna fly around here. So we one-pieced it, hand cut it down around the vent, nice and tight. Around the headlight, we always extend the pattern and then tuck the film behind the rubber down in there, because these headlights are kind of notoriously hard to take out, but with tucking it, you achieve the same effect of not being able to see the film and having the leading edge there protected. Wrapped inside the fuel door, wrapped around the fuel door itself's edge, and then the top corner of the fender all the way up wrapped. We also stick the A-pillar piece down in there real deep, so it actually goes underneath the cowl a little bit. It's tucked inside the windshield all the way around, roof and quarter panel A-pillar piece. We took this window trim off, we took the little plastic cap right there off, and we took the window belt molding off the door, and then we pulled the quarter glass window out, which is pretty easy on these cars. That allows us to tuck the film underneath the quarter panel edge, and we also don't get any contamination rolling out from underneath the window. This car actually only has 3 miles on it, but when we took the windows out, there was a bunch of dust in there, and as you're wetting the film and wetting the surface, all that stuff tends to run out from even the tightest of cracks and gaskets and then get in the film. It's just aggravating. We didn't pull the door handle off, but we did extend and modify the pattern so that the customer got a full door cup, and it also tucks underneath the handle so you don't see the film there. You guys have heard me say it before, we always wrap all the wheel well edges all the way to where the metal dies off. So this little leading edge right here is totally protected. Rocker panel wraps under the fender, front of the rocker panel wraps fully into the wheel well. Heading towards the back, we took the swan neck wing off the car, and that allowed us to omit the seam that the pattern had underneath the support bar right here. So that came out a lot cleaner. And then while it's off the car, we seam in a second piece underneath. It's really hard to see the seam from this angle on camera, but it's there, and when you're standing looking down on it, you don't ever see that, but it is protected under here. We took the second wing off, which is pretty easy on these cars. That allowed us to wrap the back edge of the quarter and also the front edge of the duckbill spoiler, if you will. Remove the taillights, remove the Porsche logo right here, slip the film underneath so you don't see a cutout around each one of these letters like that, and you don't see any edges underneath the taillights. With the duckbill and the taillights out, that allowed us to access down to the reflector. So we popped the reflector out and then wrapped the film inside the reflector there. So again, you don't see any edges. We also wrapped the reflectors in dark smoke headlamp film. I think that's about it.